Leadership for me is around a vision. So both the power to be able to create a compelling vision, but also to have worked with others around you to get their ideas and where you can to try and gain a consensus. Because I think vision's all very well, but it needs to have some element of being shared, right? There need to be some shared objectives with that. And how do I think that's operable? For me, it's around leading from your highest purpose. So people often talk about having integrity and perhaps even more so being authentic. So being your authentic self, find that all over the literature nowadays. Now, what does that mean? For me, that means doing something that you are passionate about. So when you lead from that, I think you are unstoppable. You can bring teams together. You can change the entire way things are done. For example, in the Olympics, we genuinely were, as a society, it felt like, all lined up and signed up to the vision of delivering a great Olympic Games for the world. And that really, it did feel in the street, it's something you could feel. People weren't going, oh, the train's late or the weather's bad. They weren't having some of those British conversations. There was a real passion there. And you asked me about qualities. Yeah, well, there are many. Let me perhaps pick out a few. The quality of being innovative. So always thinking about the status quo. What could we change? How could we change it? Developing others. I think someone who's truly a leader is always thinking about the development of their team and people they engage with. Being inspirational, motivational. So, acting in a way that others want to be. They want to emulate something that they see. And also being humble. So understanding that we don't know everything in life and we never will, but knowing what we know and knowing how to engage others who know, and understanding that sometimes there are no easy answers for difficult situations. I think being honest about that is very empowering, but for me, it's a sign of a true leader. Knowing your limitations, being collaborative, and two last ones, having foresight, thinking strategically, but having foresight, to ask those questions. What if, not this is how it is now, but what if and how could we change this? And trying to think a little bit differently. So that term people use, thinking outside the box. I'd say, what if?